Welcome to the Marketing Conversation series. I'm your channel host Rendani. Today I'm focusing on series number 3, which is about market segmentation, market share, and how to estimate your market size. This is very interesting. Now, to do this, to illustrate these topics, I'm going to look at a case study. Let me first read the case study for you so that we can know what it's all about. The case study is based on a press article from the Sunday Times. It is dated 29 July 2007. So it's from way back. Don't use this information because it's stale news. It's old. It's outdated. Now, the Sunday Times 29 July 2007 reported that Cell C, South Africa's third biggest cell phone company, has buyers circling petition as it flounders in the face of stiff competition. The board of directors of Cell C are reported to have admitted that the company is considering offers from investors interested in buying the company. Cell C's major rivals are Vodacom with 23 million subscribers, underline that, MTN with 12.5 million subscribers, Cell C with 3.3 million, and Virgin mobile subscription coming in at 100,000. Meanwhile, of the above four rivals, the new entrants Cell C and Virgin are said to be operating at a loss. Cell C is said to be on the verge of defaulting on its debt of 5.6 billion as it battles to generate enough cash to pay interest. Cell C's first quarter loss is said to have doubled to 369 million. Vodacom and MTN are powering ahead with innovation by aggressively introducing a 3G service and Cell C is said to be nowhere to be seen in this upwardly mobile and growth market. The cell phone subscribers consist of pay-as-you-go customers and contract customers. I'm sure we're familiar with that. Vodacom's customers consist of 70% pay-as-you-go customers, with contract customers constituting the remainder, of which is 30%. Now, the tasks. What are we required to do? We are required to determine the market segments for Vodacom. We are also required to calculate the market share of the four cell phone rivals in South Africa's cell phone market in percentage terms. Again, we are required to estimate the market size of South Africa's cell phone market. Assumptions that will help us a lot. The average monthly spend of a contract customer is estimated at 500 rands. Average monthly spend of a prepaid customer is estimated at 150 rands. Now, I want us to go back to the subject matter so that we can prepare ourselves to answer those questions. Market segmentation. Now, as you know, human beings are unique in many respects. The same goes for your customers. They are hardly the same. Your customers may differ in terms of different social standing, income levels. They might be of different educational profile, and now some businesses take these differences and make a big deal out of them, while some decide that we don't matter, we don't care about those things. We are equal opportunity service providers or suppliers. Market segmentation can therefore be defined as when your business takes its customer base and divide it up into segments. You see, an orange has got segments. You divide them into segments that have got more or less the same characteristics. For example, a segment, prepaid customers are a segment of a cell phone operator. Those businesses that decide to take these differences into account treat each group of customers as a segment requiring different marketing strategies. A business that decides that the differences don't matter will use a one-size-fits-all approach. Meanwhile, a business that chooses its customer base into segment to divide a business that chooses to segment its customer base will treat each segment differently according to their needs. This distinction will then inform the operators or the business communication strategy, the product strategy, your pricing strategy, the distribution strategy, and the marketing strategy for each segment of your customers. Now, market segmentation can therefore be effected using the following strategies. Demographics. You are looking at race, gender, income, age, and etc. You can look at geography as well as the income of your customers. Your market segmentation will help you to target the customers that you want to serve more effectively. For example, with geographic, you are looking at whether to at serving maybe customers in Johannesburg alone and focusing on them. Now, a mobile phone operator will segment their customers as follows: prepaid customers, contract customers. They can also distinguish between business customers and individual customers. Now, the concept of market share. What is it? Market share refers to the annual sales that your business is able to generate, expressed as a percentage of the total market. Don't be confused. Don't be scared. You know your monthly sales. If you multiply your monthly sales by 12 months, you'll get your annual sales, more or less. Now, if you take that annual sales amount and express it as the percentage of all the sales that are being made in the industry, you'll get a certain percentage. That is your share, but we are going to do it practically. Market size, what is it? It's the total pie now. This refers to total amount spent on specific goods and services on an annual basis in your industry. Not in your business. Your market share, you know it belongs to you. Market size, what customers are spending on products and services that you are offering across the industry spectrum. Now let's look at the model answer for the case study. Vodacom, for example, has got a customer base of 23 million. 70% will be 16.1 million. Each customer is spending 150 per month. This will give Vodacom sales of prepaid customers 2.4 billion rands per month. You multiply by 12, it will give you 25.7. Now let's look at contract customers of Vodacom. They've got 6.9, that is 30% of 23 million customers. An average monthly spend of each contract customer is about 500 rands. This gives Vodacom monthly sales of 3.4 billion. Now, the estimated annual sales, when you multiply 3.4 by 12, you get to 41.4 billion. Overall, Vodacom's annual sales for contract and prepaid customers comes in at 67.14 billion. Now, you do the same with MTN, you come in at a market share. That 67.14 billion of Vodacom is their market share. That's what they make per annum. MTN, what they make per annum is 35.1 billion. Cell C, 10.1 billion. Virgin Mobile, 3.06 billion. We have answered, we have ticked those boxes. Collectively, what is it? The market size, industry, the whole industry, money that is being spent on cell phone services in the entire industry, 115 billion. I think it makes sense now. Not so difficult. Let's look at the market share calculation. For Vodacom, we'll take 67.14 billion. That is the market share. And then remember, the market size is 115.5. You take 67.14, you divide by 115, multiply by 100, it gives you a percentage share of 58.12. You do the same for MTN, you come to 30%. You do the same for Cell C, you come to 8%, 8.7%. You do the same for Virgin Mobile, you end up at 2.6%. Now, we have ticked the boxes. I think we have ticked the boxes, and we find out that Vodacom are the market leaders. Now, let's look at where can you get information to calculate this. Press articles, you can get it from Stats SA, industry publications, and educated guesses. Now, that concludes our lovely subject on market share, market size, and market segmentation. Now, feel free to comment. Feel free to be part of the discussion through comments. Remember, we are building a community, so stay engaged.